Hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss the solution of the problem XOR linked list. So let us look at the problem statement. The problem statement says an ordinary doubly linked list requires space for two address fields to store the address of previous and next nodes. A memory efficient version of doubly linked list can be created using only one space for the address field with every node. This memory efficient doubly linked list is called XOR linked list or memory efficient as the list uses bitwise XOR operation to save space for one address. Given a stream of data of size n for the linked list, your task is to complete the function insert and get list. The insert function pushes the given data in the linked list and the getList function returns the linked list as a list. So that's about the problem statement, folks. Now let us discuss the solution of this problem. So let us first understand the concept and then we will discuss the solution. So over here, let us say this is the linked list which is given to us and we need to populate the npx pointer for this node. So in such case, let us say this is my previous node and this is the next node. And let's say this is the current node. Then the current node npx pointer will be populated as XOR of previous and next pointer, and in this way the npx pointer for each of the nodes has to be populated. So let us say if we want to populate the npx pointer of this node, then in such case, and let's say this is some node x, so the npx pointer for this node x.npx will be equals to XOR of previous node. So over here the previous node is a null node, so that is why null we will pass it over here, and the next node is the current node, so current is what we need to pass, and in this way the npx pointer for each of the nodes has to be populated. So that is how the npx node has to be populated. Now let us discuss how from the npx node we will be able to find out the next pointer. So let us say this is my current node and from current node we want to go to the next node, which is this node. But since we are updating npx pointer which contains both previous and next address, then we have to find out the next address before going to the next node. So let us see how we will be able to get to that node. So the first thing which we need to understand is current npx. What does this contain? Well, this contains XOR of previous pointer. So over here previous is null and next pointer. Let us say the next pointer is y. So this essentially contains, this value essentially contains XOR of null and y. And what do we want to find out? Well, the node which we want to find out is this node. So in order to find out this node, all we have to do is we again have to XOR it with null, which is previous. And in this way, this null will cancel out and what we will get is y, which is the next node. So let us take one more example to understand this. So let us say the current is over here and previous is here, and we want to find out this pointer. Let's call this pointer as z. Now as we know, current.npx contains previous XOR z and we want to find out z from it. So the way we will be able to find out z is essentially previous XOR z XOR previous, and by this previous will cancel out and we will get z from it, and in this way we will be able to get to our next node. So that's the discussion of solution, folks. Now let us discuss the pseudocode of this problem. So let us say we want to insert data into the linked list. So for that, what we are going to do is we are going to create a new node, and this new node is equals to node of data. Now the next thing which we want to do is we want to populate the npx pointer of this new node, and please note this node has to be inserted at the beginning of the linked list. So let me explain this. So let us say there is some linked list which is already there and the head of this linked list is given by this, and there are some nodes to this linked list, and we want to insert this new node into this linked list. This is the new node which we have created. So for this, what we need to do is we need to update this npx pointer, and this npx pointer will be equals to XOR of previous node. So the previous node is null over here, so XOR of null comma the next node, and the next node is head, and we can assume this none to be 0. So this is essentially 0 XOR head, which will give us just head. So that is why what we are going to do is when we are updating npx of new node, all we have to do is put it as head. After updating a npx pointer of new node, we have to check whether we have to update the npx pointer of head as well. So if head, which simply means head exists. So let me explain this as well. So let us say this is the existing linked list which we have, and this is the address of each of these nodes. Please note, these are the addresses, not the content of the node. So from this address, now let us populate the value of each of the npx node. The value of this npx pointer will be equals to 0 XOR2. 0 corresponds to null pointer, and the value of this npx pointer will be equals to 1 XOR3. Now in this node, a new node has been inserted, and let us say the address of this new node is 4. So again, there will be an npx pointer, and from our previous discussion we know that the value of this npx pointer will be equals to 0 XOR1. Now folks, as you can see, this value is no longer proper. The correct value for this will be 4 XOR2, which is essentially new node XOR next node. And this is the way by which the npx of head pointer has to be updated. So the npx of head will be updated as XOR of new node, comma, head of npx. Folks, please note, head of npx just contains the next pointer because the previous pointer initially was null. And in this way, the head will be updated. Once we have updated our head, all we have to do is we have to set head is equals to new and then return head. So folks, in this way, we will be able to insert a node in a linked list. Now let us discuss getList. So in getList, what we are going to do is we are going to take a current pointer. Initial value of this current pointer is equals to head. Then we are going to take a previous pointer, and initial value of this previous pointer is equals to none. Then we are going to iterate on current while current is not equals to none. And then we are going to put the values in answer. So answer.append current data, and after that we need to find the next pointer. So how we will be able to find the next pointer? Well, the next pointer will be found out by performing the XOR operation between previous pointer and current pointer. So let us do that. So next will be equals to XOR of previous pointer and current npx, and then let us update our previous and current. So previous is equals to current and current is equals to next, and towards the end we just have to return answer. And folks, let me explain this part one more time. So let us say this is the linked list which is given to us, and let's say this is the previous pointer which we have, and this is the current pointer which we have, and from these two pointers we want to go to the next pointer, which is this pointer. So how do we do that? Well, current npx, what is the value of current npx? Well, the value of current npx is essentially previous XOR, and let's say this pointer is equals to y. Then current npx is equals to previous XOR y. And in order to find y from this, all we have to do is we have to perform XOR operation with previous. Then this previous will cancel out and we will get y. This is what we are doing it over here. So that's the pseudocode, folks. Now let us see how we have implemented this in C++. So folks, in the insert function, we have created a new node. Then we have set new npx is equals to head. If head exists, then the npx pointer of head has to be updated. Head npx is equals to XOR of new and head of npx. And then we return new. In getList, we took previous and current. We are iterating on current when current is not equals to null. We are putting the values in answer, and we are finding the next pointer. Once we have found out the next pointer, we are updating previous and current, and towards the end we are returning answer. So that's the C++ implementation, folks. Now let us submit our solution. So our solution got accepted. That is all from this video, folks. In case if you have any question or comment regarding this video, please feel free to use the comment section and I'll try to address them. Thank you.